and welcome back. This is our third yoga session for my yoga series. Thanks for coming. Today we're going to work shoulders and we're going to work some hips. So we'll start off in our lying down position of Shavasana. So Christos and Cole are going to lie all the way down on their backs. Their hands are going to be at their sides, palms facing up. We always start with our breath in yoga, so we start to take big inhales in through the nose and big exhales out through the mouth. Sometimes you take one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly so you could feel that breath. Again, 2 more breaths right here. Big inhale in, big exhale out. 1 more breath here, inhale, exhale, let it go. And now we're going to bend both knees, bring them all the way into your chest and shake from left to right, side to side. Good. Just rolling out the lower back just a little bit, grabbing your shins if you can. And then come to the center, pause. And then send your soles of the feet onto the ground, knees are bent. We're going to go right into our hips. So knees are stacked right on top of ankles. Feet are right around hips distance. Hands come to the sides. And then we lift both hips up. Press up. And then we want to separate the feet. Cole, separate your feet just a touch. Yep. And then option to take your hands and interlace your fingers under your booty, shimmy the shoulders under, and then press into the pinky side of your hands. If you can't grab opposite hands, then you can also just grab opposite wrists or opposite arms. And we hold here for 3 Ujjayi breaths. So Ujjayi breaths are in through the nose, and we seal our lips, exhale back through the nose. Good. Twice more. Inhale, seal lips, exhale, try to stack knees right on top of ankles. Good. And then 1 more breath. Inhale here, seal lips, exhale, let it go. Now release the hands, send your hands right by your sides, lift your heels nice and high, and then slowly come down 1 bone at a time. Spine comes down 1 bone at a time. Nice. And then from here, take your right knee into your chest and extend your left leg all the way forward. So right knee comes into the chest. We're going to take right knee, bring it over to the right side of the body, getting a little external rotation. Inhale here. On your exhale, take your right knee, cross it over your body, coming into a supine twist. Try to keep both shoulders on the mat. Maybe you take your left hand and give it a little bit of weight on the side of your right thigh, feeling this big stretch. These stretches stretch so many muscles in the body in one move. So just let everything open up. Good. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Give your right knee a little hug and then switch sides. So left knee comes into your body. Let your left knee come over to the left side of your body. Inhale here. On your exhale, allow your left knee to cross over to the body, coming into a supine twist to the other side. Option to take your right hand and then just grab the side of your left leg, bring it down. Stay here for as long as you did on the other side. Inhale, come all the way back to center. This time, grab behind the thighs and start to roll forward and back. All the way forward, all the way back. Just getting this nice rolling all the way forward and all the way back. Just rolling up the spine. Take about 2 more here. Last one. And then come all the way up. Roll over your knees and come into all fours in the middle of your mat. So all fours in the middle of your mat. And let's take our fingertips forward. Reach forward. Drop your head either between your arms or maybe all the way down to the ground. Pause here. 1 more breath. Now take your hands right under your shoulders and start to move into your cat-cow. So dropping your head, curling the spine. Inhale, press chest and heart forward. Do this a few more rounds. Use your breath. Exhale, dome. Inhale, press chest and heart forward. Twice more. Exhale, dome. Inhale, press chest and heart forward. Last one. Exhale, dome the spine. And then inhale, press chest and heart forward. Nice. Stay here. We now extend. Come to a neutral spine and extend your right leg all the way to the back. So right toes are pointing down. Hips are square to the mat. Stay here. On your inhale, take your left leg, bring it all the way to the side. Sit it down on the inside of your left foot. So we have right hip stacked on top of right knee, and then the left foot is lined up with your right knee. From here, we walk our fingertips forward, and we allow the head to drop 1 more time, either between the arms or all the way down to the mat. Feel this big stretch in your left groin. Stay for a breath. Next inhale, take your hands, send them right under your shoulders. Swing your left leg back. Stay here, reach your right arm forward and feel this big extension. Now, take your elbow into your knee. Inhale, send it out. Twice more, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, send it out. Last one, elbow to knee. And then inhale, send it out. Stay here. Option to really reach and extend all the way forward, or maybe you bend the left leg, reach back, grab the foot. And then we push into the foot. Good. We all have different flexibility here, but we're getting this big stretch of the hip early on. Nice. Careful release. Send your right hand down, turn to your left. We move to a modified side plank. Reach all the way up. Good. Again, option to bring your left toes up, give it a little balance. Maybe you bend your knee, reach back, grab the foot, and we get another left hip flexor stretch. If you fall out, no big deal, just come right back wherever you can. We open up left chest here as well. Nice job. Carefully release. Send your left hand down, send your left knee down, and then switch to the other side. So now we have our right leg. Yeah, I said right the other side. Now we're right. Hold on here. Right toes point down. Hips are square. Reach your left arm forward. Same thing this side. Elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. Twice more. Elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. Last one. Elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. Stay here. Reach. Feel this extension. Option to bend your right leg. Reach back. Grab your foot. Push foot into hand. Open up. So now your left chest opens and your right hip flexor opens. Really push into your foot. Gorgeous. Carefully release. Send your left hand down, turn to your right, reach up. Modified side plank. You got it. Reach, reach, reach. And now reach your foot up. Balance. Last thing, bend the knee, reach back, grab the foot. Open up one more time on this side, whatever side you haven't done. Nice work. Carefully release. Send your hand down. Send your knee down. Tuck the toes, and then shift the hips all the way up and back, coming to your first downward facing dog. Stay right here. So whenever we get to our first downward facing dog, we want to feel everything about it. Our hands are energetically spread out like we're high-fiving the mat. Knees have a 1% bend in them. They don't have to be totally straight. And then we're pressing the chest back towards our thighs. Booty is up, so this perfect jackknife position. Nice job, Cole. And then let's pedal the knees out. One knee bends and the other extends. Just feeling the length of the hamstrings, letting the head go. Maybe both knees bend and hover over the mat, and then both legs extend. Good. And then shake your head yes and shake your head no. Just pause, hold here, breathe. On your next inhale, shift into plank position. Hold here, plank. So for plank, we want to have shoulders and hips lined up with each other, pushing back on the heels and really using the backs of the legs here. Our hands are energetically spread out. Let's hold here, pull navel into spine. Give it a couple more breaths. Inhale here, seal lips, exhale it back out. One more time, inhale. Exhale, let it go. And now shift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Stay here, take a breath. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. And let's move back and forth, one breath per movement. Inhale, plank position. Exhale, downward facing dog. Twice more, inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Last one, inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. And now come to your plank position, either on your toes or on your knees. We come down halfway, chaturanga push-up. Push back up, down dog. Let's do that again, twice more. Inhale, plank position. Shoulders reach over fingertips. Come down halfway. Push back up. Down dog. Last one. Shift forward. Down halfway. Push back up. Downward facing dog. Nice job. Stay here. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open mouth side. Exhale. Let it go. Ha. Inhale, heels rise. Bend your knees. Exhale, step or lightly hop. Top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, your arms to the top, seal the hands. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Nice job. Moving on, we're gonna do a little sequence here to work on the hips. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the top. Seal the hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, take your hands to your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Step your left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Left knee comes all the way down. Untuck the toes. And then walk your hands up to your right thigh. Pause. So your right knee is right over your right ankle. You're getting this big stretch on the left hip flexor here. Stay and breathe. And now inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the top. Seal them. And let's bend the elbows and touch the thumbs to the nape of the neck as you look up. Stay. While we're here, you feel this extra stretch of the left hip flexor. Pull navel into spine. Feel this back bend at the top of your back. Inhale, extend your arms overhead. Exhale, float your hands all the way down. Now shift hips up and back. We're coming to a right hamstring stretch. Pause here. Maybe pull the right toes more towards you so you feel this big hamstring stretch. Nice. And now bend your right knee, come all the way forward. Let's take right hand inside of right leg and then walk your foot over to the edge. So we walk the foot to the edge of the mat. We're here, we're coming into lizard pose, so bend at the elbows. Maybe we come all the way down to the forearms, opening up. If you have like a prop at home, you could put a prop here and get up a little bit higher, maybe a block. But we're opening up right here through this right outside hip. How are we doing, Cole and Christos? I can't get my elbows. I know. We all have different ways that we'll get down here, so don't feel any judgment if you can't get all the way down. Let's take one more breath here. Try to relax through the stretch. Good. And now plant right hand, straighten the hand, straighten the arm, plant left hand, and everyone turns to our right. So we're getting this another stretch in the left hip flexor here. Nice work. And then from here, we move into a side plank. So either modified side plank or to the side of your left foot. Maybe we stack one foot on top of the other. Maybe we take a balance. Pause and breathe. On your inhale, take your hand back down to the mat. Maybe this right toe hovers. And then we move through this chaturanga half push-up. Inhale through to an up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Nice work. Stay here. Take a breath. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Inhale, heels rise, bend your knees. Exhale, step or lightly hop, top of the mat. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms to the very top, seal the hands. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Nice job, moving to the other side. Inhale up, seal hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Step your right leg all the way to the back of the mat. Right knee comes down, untuck your toes, and then send yourself up to your left thigh. So hands are on your left thigh. Knee is right over ankle. Getting a big stretch of the right hip flexor. Let it sink a little deeper if you can. Beautiful work. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up to the top. Seal the hands again. Bend at the elbows, touch thumbs to the nape of the neck. And then just even out, feeling the stretch on the other side. Just the gaze up is going to stretch your right hip flexor even more. Pull navel into spine. On your inhale, send your arms right back up. On your exhale, float your hands all the way back down. Tuck your right toes. Actually, stay here, and we shift up and back. We come to a left hamstring stretch. Left toes point up towards the ceiling, and then drop your head. Feel this stretch on the left hamstring. Again, 1% bend of the knee is totally okay. We're trying not to lock out the knee joints. Pause here for a breath. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend your left knee, come all the way forward. Send your left hand inside of your left leg and then walk your left foot to the edge of the mat. You got it. And then bend at the elbows. Maybe we stay here. Maybe we come all the way down. Maybe you use a prop or a block to get you here. Stay here, drop the head, breathe. Couple breaths here, just like we did on the other side. One more breath. Now take your hand, plant it, straighten the arm. Other hand, plant, straighten the arm. Walk your foot back just a bit. Turn it to your left, getting this stretch on the opposite hip. A little bit on the inside of the hip, a little bit on the outside of the hip. Nice. Now let's move to side plank. So we switch our weight to either our back knee, or we come to the side of our foot. Stacking one foot on top of the other, maybe we reach the top foot up. Stay and breathe. Nice job, stay. And then on your inhale, send your left hand down. Maybe the left foot stays hovering. Move through your chaturanga half push-up. Inhale through to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, down dog. Nice work, stay here, take a big breath. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Now take your big toes together at the very back of the mat. Still working hips. Raise your right leg up, bend knee, open the hip. Stay. So on here, we want to stack right hip on top of left hip. We're trying to keep, nice job, Christos, separation of upper and lower body. So Christos' chest is facing the mat, but his hip is opening.
Am I supposed to feel in my lat?
Should it hurt your lat? Not really. It's stretching, yes, stretching your lat for sure. So we want you to circle your knee around one direction. Good, you got it. And then circle it the other direction. And now pause. We're still in this crazy scorpion dog. We're just gonna take right knee, it's gonna cross over to left elbow. Inhale, send it back. A few more rounds. Squeeze it in, good. All the way back. Exhale, right knee crosses over to left. And then one more, right knee crosses over to the left. Stay here, this time shoot your foot through, come into your fallen triangle, left arm up, right arm down. Reach up, gorgeous. On your inhale, send your hand back down to the mat. Take your right knee back to a three-legged dog. Next exhale, knee to your nose, step your foot between your hands. Nice. Spin your back heel, your left heel down. Knee is right on top of ankle in the front. And then we're gonna sweep our arms back, coming to airplane arms. So really using your abdominals and your right quad to hold you. Stay and breathe. Next inhale, sweep it all the way up. We're in warrior one. So in warrior one, our hips are square to sort of the front of our mat. Knee is right over ankle. Arms are up, ribs are netted in. Pull navel into spine, you've got this. And now seal your hands at the top. Exhale, send the hands all the way back. Interlace fingers, palms press. Inhale as you look up, hold it here. Exhale, forward fold, humble warrior, come all the way down. Right shoulder goes inside of your right knee. Whoop. Stay and breathe. And now carefully, we're gonna make a little change here. So we're gonna go into a balance. So you're gonna reach and you're gonna put your weight all on your right foot. We still have this interlace. You're gonna be on your left big toe. So hold it there. Maybe you raise it up and take a balance. This is your toppling tree. Carefully release your hands, set them onto the ground, and then bend the knees. Nice job, you guys. Hold it here. Left knee touches right knee, and then we extend it all the way back. So this is also a bit of a hip flexor stretch and a hip flexor strengthener. We're just going to take the left foot behind the right foot, and then inhale, send it back up. Exhale, left foot behind right. Inhale, send it back up. One more time. Left behind right. Inhale, send it up. Nice job. Bend your knee a lot. Step your foot back. We're gonna set it up for warrior two. So right heel intersects left arch, spiral open, warrior two. That's it, you got it. Shift yourself forward. Take your forward arm to your forward thigh, reach up at the opposite hand. We're now in our extended side angle. I know. Such a different kind of a workout. We were talking about whether or not this is a workout or not, and like, it's a work. It's maybe not a workout, it's definitely work. Take your top hand, reach it back. You're gonna take your hand to your sacrum bone. Maybe you're gonna take your hand, it's gonna reach the inside of your right thigh. It's okay if it doesn't. We'll have multiple examples to show you. If you have a full wrap in your practice, you're gonna take your bottom hand down, reach, and then come all the way in and over. So this is really opening up the chest and shoulders here. Knee bends, stay. Breathe. If you're in this full bind, try to open up the chest. You got it. Release your right fingertips, set them down on the ground. Let your left arm come all the way up, nice and mechanical. I know. And then reach it all the way back. Keep your right knee in the same spot. Reverse your warrior. Beautiful job, everybody. Stay here, take a breath. And then come all the way back up. Straighten the right knee, and then turn to your left, star pose. Seal the hands, and then come to horse. Hold it here. Pulse it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Toes point towards the left side of your mat. Airplane your arms out. Wide-legged forward fold. Come all the way down. Let the head drop. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. We're here just to try to get ourselves a nice hamstring stretch on both sides. If you want to get into an inversion and you have it in your practice, go for it. For a tripod headstand, you send your hands down, you send the crown of the head down, and you start to move your weight into your feet. Try to keep your weight on your hands. And then to come out, we slowly go the other direction. Back to your forward fold. You don't have to do that. I just figured we'd play around if we had the time. And then bend both knees. Airplane your arms out, come all the way back up to the top. Send your right toes to the front of your mat, come back to your warrior two, and then windmill your arms down. Step back to plank. Maybe the right foot hovers. Move through your chaturanga push-up. Inhale through to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Nice work. We have one more side to go. Left leg rises, bend knee, open hip. Take your left knee and then circle it one direction, just like we did on the other side. And then circle it the other direction. Pause here. Take left knee, cross it over to right elbow. Good. Send it back. Twice more. Left knee, right elbow. Send it back. Last one. Left knee, right elbow. Send it back. Now take left knee to right elbow. Pause. Shoot left foot through. Fall in triangle. Right arm up, left arm down. Stay. Breathe. On your inhale, take your right hand back down to the mat. Left leg goes back to a three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step left foot between your hands. Spin your right heel down. Heel to heel alignment one more time. And then reach the arms back, airplane arms. Really getting all the weight into your left foot, left quad. Pull navel in. Inhale, sweep arms up. And pause. So left knee is right over left ankle. Take a look at your hands, seal them at the top. Exhale, float the hands all the way back. Interlace fingers, but do it the wonky way, so the way you haven't done yet, so it doesn't feel natural. Push the hands together and reach them back behind to your back leg. Inhale, take a look up. Exhale, fold. Humble warrior, left shoulder comes into left, inside of left knee. Breathe. Now listen for the change. We're gonna move our weight to our left foot. So feel all of your weight in your left foot. So we just kind of creep to the right big toe. Slowly make your way there. Maybe the right leg lifts up, coming into toppling tree. On your next inhale, release your fingertips down to the ground and just take your right knee, let it meet your left knee. So it's one-legged squat, and then send the right leg all the way back. So strengthening the right hip flexor, take right foot behind left foot on the inhale. On your exhale, send it back up. Twice more. Inhale, set it down. Exhale, set it back up. Last one, inhale down, and then exhale, send it back up. Stay here. Now we're gonna bend your left knee a lot. Set the right foot back. Setting up for warrior two, so heel to right arch alignment, spiral open. We're in warrior two, now the other side. You've got it. Stay here, shift yourself forward. Take forward arm to forward thigh, reach up with the opposite hand. We have one more little wrap to do here, so top hand comes to the sacrum bone. Maybe it comes to the inside of your left thigh. If you did a full wrap on the other side, let's try it here. So coming all the way down, reaching down and back. Try to open up the chest. Nice. As open as you can. Try to relax head, neck, and shoulders. Nice job, Christos. Nice job, Cole. Breathe. Getting into all these parts that we didn't know existed. Take one more breath. Love all the work happening in this room. Release your left fingertips down to the ground. Carefully reach your right arm up to the ground. Keep your left knee in the exact same spot. Reverse your warrior, bring it all the way back. Nice job. Come back to your warrior two. Straighten your left leg. Turn to the right side of your mat. Star pose. Seal the hands. Horse pose. Take your hands to your thighs. Take your right shoulder, just dip it down. Get a nice shoulder stretch here. Inhale, exhale, switch sides. One more round. Inhale, exhale, right shoulder dips down. Inhale, exhale, left shoulder dips down. Good. Come back to center. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Toes point towards the right side of your mat. Airplane arms out, wide-legged forward fold, come all the way down. This time come down. Take your hands, interlace them behind your booty. Press the palms together and just press the arms forward. So we get a chest stretch and we get a hamstring stretch at the same time. Stay here and breathe. One more breath here. And now release your fingertips, set them down to the ground. So we're gonna move into Skandasana, ninja lunge. So bend your left knee. Left knee bends while the right toes move up. So we're coming into this, down to this position. You can take your fingertips down to the ground, or maybe you take your hands to your heart center. And then inhale, exhale, we switch to the other side, nice and slow, feeling what this feels like. Good. Again, one more round. Left knee bends, right toes lift up. Last one, right knee bends, left toes move up. And now come all the way back to center. Toes point towards the right side of the mat. Bend your knees, airplane your arms out, come all the way back up. Send your left toes towards the front of the mat. One more time, come back to your warrior two. Beautiful work. And then spiral your arms all the way down. Step back to your plank position, maybe left foot hovers again. Move through your chaturanga. Inhale through to your up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck toes, down dog. Stay here, take a big breath. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. Listen for the change. Inhale, heels rise, bend your knees. Step your feet to the outside of your hands. Malasana, one more big hip stretch. So we have a few options here. Heels should be nice and grounded into the earth. If you need to, you can roll your mat under your heels to get a little bit of space. First position, we take our hands to our heart and we use the elbows to push the inner thighs out. Second position, we reach right fingertips out and we reach left arm up, opening up. Last position is a wrap, reaching all the way back and grabbing your fingers in the back, getting this big opening here while we're in this squat. Again, take your option, whatever works for you. Breathe. Carefully release wherever you were, and if you took a option, take the other side. Even just this movement, and again, coming to your wrap if you can. Sometimes days we're not gonna have this happen, or one side is more flexible than the other. Nice work. Carefully release, take your hands right back to your heart. Take one more breath here, inhale. Exhale it out. And now take your hands down to the ground, reach your hips all the way up, and then walk your feet all the way back to the middle of the mat. Toes together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, take your hands to your shins, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. And now come to one chair pose. We're just using this chair pose as a way to transition down. So carefully and as gracefully as possible, we're gonna come all the way down to the mat. Keep going, and we come down, we come into boat pose, grab behind your thighs. Nice work, shake out the neck and shoulders as much as you can. So 3 positions here, just a little bit of ab work before we go. So you can hold on to the backs of your thighs. You can release the backs of the thighs. Last option, you extend the legs and flare the toes. Roll the shoulders back, we're gonna come down halfway. Exhale, come right back up. 7 more. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale 3. Inhale down, exhale 4. Inhale down, exhale 5. You got it. Inhale down, exhale 6. 2 more. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Hold here, flare the toes. Come down to a hollow hold. Hold here for 8, 7, chin off chest, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come all the way down to the mat. Beautiful work. Bend your knees. Take your hands by your sides. Just come up into a bridge pose just to get a little counter to that work that we did. And then come on down. One more big hip stretch for us. So bring your knees up. You're going to take right thigh. It's going to cross over left thigh. This is going to be really tricky for some of us, but that's okay. We'll work through it. Flex the feet. Grab right under your knees for the shins, or maybe grab all the way to the ankles. We lift the legs up and back, coming into this big, sort of an upside down pretzel. The more we flex our feet, the more we're gonna feel this. The more you pull the navel into the spine, the closer the legs come to your body. Stay here, wherever you are. So head, neck, and shoulders go down onto the mat. Yeah, close. And then we lift the legs up a little bit more. And then keep flexing your feet. Do you feel that? Yes.
I feel
that face, that flex is what we want. So the more that we lift and pull the legs towards us, yep. So we tend to have very tight hips, so this position really shows that on us. Beautiful work. Now keep your legs exactly where they are. Take your arms to goalpost arms and let both legs fall to the left side of your body. We have a 2-knee twist to the left. Keeping this bind keeps stretching this right outside hip out. Opening up the chest and shoulders keeps our chest open. Nice work. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Switch the crossing of your legs. Other side, let's go. We can't do this without feeling a little bit even. So bring everything up and back, flex into the feet. Breathe. It's a different kind of work, a different kind of sweat. Just forcing our muscles to do something that we're so unaccustomed to, but also giving us the space that we need so that our workouts are so much more efficient and effective the next day. Now carefully release the feet, arms out into a T, let both knees fall to the opposite side, 2-knee twist with a bind, other way. You've got this, almost done. And then inhale, come all the way back to center, uncross your legs. Grab your shins, take your forehead to your knees, and then knees to your forehead. Come up into this big, big ball. Hold here for 3, hold here for 2, hold here for 1, and then release out. You're in your final pose, your final resting spot, Shavasana. Hands at your sides, palms facing up. Stay and breathe. You stay here while I guide you through the rest of this practice. The beautiful thing about yoga is that we start with our breath and we end with our breath. So we come to this place where we can really appreciate all the work that we just did. We ran for about 30 minutes. We moved all of these different spots and places that you're probably not used to doing. So the more you practice, the better you can be. Let's end here with 3 deep breaths together. Take one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. 2 more breaths, inhale. Open mouth side, exhale. Last one, big inhale in through the nose. Open mouth side, exhale, let it go. And just know that the simple meaning of namaste is that the light in me sees, honors, and recognizes the light in each and every one of you. With that in mind and from my heart to yours, namaste. Thanks so much.